made this handout called the Plexi cheat sheet. I think it's kind of an interesting material because it's I personally like it because it's clean, it's solid, and you can change the levels of opacity, so you can kind of determine like how much representation you want to have through the material. Because sometimes it can be like incredibly realistic, or it can be. Are you guys here for Plexi? We're here for the mojitos. Yeah. Move the jury room, do the mojitos. Did I write mojitos? Anyway, all right, I'll start over then. Thank you. Basically, like I do most of my models in Plexi just because I find it to be really clean, really sturdy, and I like to have something that's very, very strong and so I think it's not something that I like always want to do just because it's cool looking, but I think that's one of the main draws for actually using the material. Like these models from corporate firms, like they're not, they use it as a way to sell product really. These are designs in East Asia that are like, motivated mostly by money, and so they use it because it's cool, it's ephemeral, it's
translates good thing.
yeah, I mean it is good because you're really selling it, in your final jury. I've had people say like, you made a really good choice by lighting your model, and it's it is helpful, but I think it's deeper than that, and that I think you can like definitely sort of leverage a lot of different characteristics of the material to your advantage. But I think the coolest, what's best about it is how clean it is. Like you can't get an edge like this anywhere else. With any other material, because you can use a laser cutter on this basically, and it's so clean and it's so crisp. But here's just some examples of other models. This was Aya's model from last year. It was pretty nice, and the way she used it was pretty interesting because she. I don't know if I agree with this, but she put her floor plans, she pasted them she printed them on like transparency materials, and then she put them on there, so you could see the form of the building, but then you can also see what was going on inside without having too much effort really. So what's important about this is like the level of opacity. You can see each floor plate, but at the same time you can see her design of the facade and the whole overall form. Here's a model from OMA for, I think it's a city hall in Rotterdam, and this index is like basically the form, but it doesn't have anything else besides like the structure really, and it's these modular units. But this model is actually it's their main model, but they use it in a very representational and diagrammatic way. Like this isn't very realistic exactly, but at the same time you can see how the thing is working. It's these boxes, and then within them you can see all the different people. And then there's some other things you can do with it, like a lot of master plans. These are from Work AC, so their work is very figural and they use like icons and colors, and they're able to telegraph that through the Plexi by using different colors, using different materials, and then they light it from the bottom, so you can. It stands out basically. This is pretty simple. It's like a bunch of squares that you probably could even draw in Illustrator, cut out, stacked. It just takes a lot of time and material, but it's not a whole lot of